Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope that everything is good with you. And Jonathan here, of course. In this video, as you've seen in the title probably, because probably you read the title, I will talk about the best travel destination and the best travel lens that are the Azores, and the lens is the 14-140 by Lumix. So this is the lens, the 14-140, the classic super zoom by Lumix, and this is my Lumix GX80, even though when I was in the Azores I only shot with the 14-140 with my Lumix G80, that is the one now recording this video. So lens and the camera is that one. So basically with this combo I shot all the pictures that now you're going to see, and also the ones that you already saw in the other video, the previous one that I uploaded, the one about the relaxing POV in the neighborhood me and Claudia were living in the Azores. And yeah, of course the pictures that you're going to see now the rest of the week, and also I shot the cinematic Azores video that I uploaded. It was the first one that I uploaded about the Azores. And unfortunately, I'm saying it like this, but unfortunately this is the last video about the Azores. I don't know if I still have some material, maybe I will make another one in the future, but for now I think that it's the last one, because I want to keep doing videos, because I want to keep shooting videos here in Lisbon too, and I have other ideas and blah 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 and stuff. So yeah, this is the final video, probably, almost certainly. So, first things first, I loved the Azores. There's a reason why I decided to call this video the best travel destination, and then the best travel lens, of course. But the best travel destination because, I mean, I haven't visited like every place in the world. But still, of all the places that I've seen until now, and I'm 26 years old, and I've seen quite a lot of places, I can say. Not around, I've seen some places, and the Azores were the place that I liked the most. And honestly, if I could, if it was only for me, I probably will move to the Azores like right now, because it's I don't know, it's the best place on earth. It's a super cool place, and I totally recommend it. So this said, I like this place a lot because me and Claudia went to see a lot of different places that now we'll see together and stuff, but also I have a really good memory of this place because I took some of my favorite pictures in general, like until now. And this is just a little spoiler, I'm thinking for the next year, but it's not sure, but I don't know, as soon as I arrange some things here with life, jobs, moving, houses and stuff, but I will talk about this stuff in another video. As soon as I arrange all the other stuff that is not concerning photography, I think that probably next year I will start working on some kind of book, little book, maybe one about the Azores or one about night photography. I have some ideas, but we'll see. So apart from this, this t-shirt I bought it in the Gorreana tea factory. That is one of the places that we'll see later in the video, and I haven't even washed it. I haven't washed it, I haven't used it for like more than 1 month, because I was waiting for this video to put it on like the first time, and that's it. I hope that you will like the video and the t-shirt as well. Okay, so let's start. I have the pictures here, probably, yeah, I think that you can see them here on the screen, but still I will put them bigger in order to cover the whole framing of the video, so yeah, it will be, I think, a bit easier for you. And then I will go on and comment and blah blah, and the point of this video is to show you the pictures that I took, of course, and to show you how versatile is the 14-140 too. That is always this lens, for the ones who were not paying attention before. So yeah, let's start with some pictures that I took inside the airplane. So in this moment I wasn't in the Azores yet, I was arriving in the Azores. So I took some pictures, and I don't know, I really liked taking them because it was the first time I was using a camera, an actual camera, instead of a phone to take pictures, you know, the classic pictures of the clouds from the window. in the airplane, and I mean you can't do that much. It's only this, but I've never used a proper camera to take this kind of pictures before, so yeah, it was the first time and it was cool. I think that the results are pretty cool, and also the moments we were landing in the Azores, in the Ilha de São Miguel. I mean, I like how the landscape outside the window was rendered and stuff. I think that it's cool, yeah, in general. Then, the same day, basically, we arrived, we put our bags down in the Airbnb where we were staying, the one that you saw in the other video, basically, in the relaxing POV video. And then we went to Decathlon, basically, to buy some shoes. And shoes for like trekking shoes, because we knew that we were going to do some like hikes during the week, and actually we did some hikes, and it was cool because I was missing that. It's something that is cool to do, you know, every now and then. And outside Decathlon there was this sort of field with some cows, and I took some really interesting pictures. There's one that I really like, the horizontal one with all the cows like in line. And I don't know, in general I took this occasion to start, you know, breaking the ice in some sense, basically trying to take the first pictures just to start it out like this adventure in the Azores. Then apart from this, the first day basically didn't take a lot of pictures, just this, and then we relaxed, we went out to eat something, blah blah blah, and then we went to the beach, all the usual stuff that you do during your holidays, basically. But then the second day we went to visit the Miradouro da Vista that is above the Lagoa da Sete Cidades. That is one of the most famous places in the Ilha de São Miguel Island. And I took some really interesting pictures. In my opinion, I really loved that place, especially Miradouro da Vista. I think that it's one of the most iconic places in the Azores, so it's normal that it's cool. I mean, it's not something that I say because it's me and I'm special, but it's something that is well recognized. But still, it's worth visiting like a lot. And also going down to the Lagoa da Sete Cidades, it's cool as well. I took some pictures there too, and I mean all that area, all that place is super cool. And then took a couple pictures of Claudia too, and yeah, so it's cool for you to see that this 14-140 is a good lens for landscapes, for close-ups in general, for portraits as well. I mean, you can do basically everything with this lens, that's it. And probably you are seeing it through these images. So basically, yeah, took some pictures, and this Miradouro da Vista, and then we went to eat something closer to the Miradouro, and after that we went to visit another place that is called Miradouro da Boca do Inferno, close to the Lagoa do Canário. I will put all the names of the places down in the description, so that you guys, if you find something that you like, if you see something that you like, you can go and search it yourself, and you can even visit if you want if you want to go to the Azores. So this video is also a sort of touristy guide in some ways, just for you to know about some of the places that me and Claudia as well we like the most, and with the most scenic spots to take pictures and stuff. So basically we went to this Miradouro Boca do Inferno, and there's a little hike to reach this place, but it's super cool. It's very accessible, it's not hard at all, it's very flat as well, so it's not like a proper hike, it's just like a walk, this kind of stuff in the woods. And I took some pictures of Claudia as well in the woods, so you can see again how this lens is good for portraits. And I really like taking pictures with all these greens, all these oranges, these browns. It was really, really interesting. Yeah, basically that's it. There was a lot of I really liked playing with reflections here in this these situations because yeah, there was a lot of water. Basically everything is a lagoa of something, so it's full of lagoons and trees, and the sky was reflecting, and I mean, it's very banal, very usual side like this, but still it's something that I don't know, it's always good, and it is it comes out pretty well in the pictures usually if you know what you're going to do and what you're doing in general. So yeah, I really like all these colors, especially all the, I don't know, the shapes, everything in these places are super interesting. Then yeah, basically we continued the hike to the Miradouro, the Boca d'Inferno, and yeah, I mean, when you are reaching the Miradouro, the Boca d'Inferno, I mean, in the last minutes before reaching it, there's a sort of, not like bridge, but there's a sort of path, let's say, that goes around this sort of coast of the mountain. I mean, it's easier to see it because it's a bit difficult to explain. There's the top of the hill, I think that it's more a hill than a mountain, or it's a part of a mountain that is lower than a mountain, but still it's something high, let's say, and there's a sort of path to follow that is this path basically is defined by some woods, some like pieces of wood, and they create like a very scenic spot, a very scenic image. And there was some fog as well, so I mean the entire atmosphere was super interesting, and yeah, all the path to reach the Miradouro de Vista, Miradouro de Boca do Inferno on the Lagoa do Canário is super cool. I took some pictures of Claudia here too, and yeah, I really like taking these pictures and having an actual subject as well, because you know, it's always cool to do landscape, to do lifestyle, to do street and this kind of stuff, but sometimes it's cool to do this and then have also a subject that wants to be photographed as well, that is aligned to your view, talking about photography, this kind of stuff. And with Claudia it's something that happens a lot, because she likes to be photographed and she likes the way I take pictures, so it's something that combined can make some good results in my opinion. And yeah, basically the view from the Miradouro da Boca d'Inferno is this one. I don't even have words to describe it, because it's I mean, it's awesome. It's one of the, I told you guys in general about the Azores, about these places in particular, it's some of the best places I've ever seen, honestly. It's amazing. I don't have words for this. So basically then from that place, yeah, Claudia took some pictures of me as well that I edited then, and yeah, I look like a proper tourist, and it's good because I was a tourist, so it makes sense. So basically after this we started to get back, and getting back from this place, from the Miradouro Boca d'Inferno, we stopped near Ponta Delgada. Ponta Delgada is basically the capital city of San Miguel Island in the Azores, and we stopped next to this city, basically in a place that was similar to a sort of harbor, and it was cool because there was an amazing sunset that we really enjoyed. We stayed there with one beer, one cigarette, you know, just chilling after all day walking. It was well deserved, so it was a good thing to do. And then I took some pictures also from the distance of the boats in the ocean, and I don't know, there are some interesting pictures in my opinion about this place as well. And you could see Ponta Delgada in the distance, even if it was not that distant, but still see Ponta Delgada. So basically that was it for that day, and then the next day we went to this place. I don't remember the exact name of the village, but it was close to Lagoa do Fogo, that is another famous trail in the Azores. So basically we went to this place, we left the car there, and then we started our hike. But before, we noticed that there were some cows And yeah, I think that I took here I only said one picture of a cow, but still yeah, there were some cows. It was a relaxing atmosphere, let's say. Then we started the walk, and actually this trail was much more difficult than the one that we did the day before. It was there were some points in which yeah, it was harder to go through some points during the trail, and it was like 3.5 4 hour walk, so yeah, it was a bit harder, but still we managed to do it. And the cool thing about this trail, the Lagoa Fogo trekking basically, is that it's full of scenic spots during the trail, and the little ecosystems inside inside basically this area, they change a lot. So you see I don't know, the classic woods atmosphere, then you see some little rivers passing through, then you see a place that is more dry, let's say, with basically nothing, with just the ground around you, and no greens and no stuff. I mean, the colors also change a lot. The whole situation changes a lot while you are doing the trekking, because you start that you're normal and then you arrive that you're basically dead. So you change with the process of changing is yours, and is related also to the entire environment that is surrounding you. So yeah, it's interesting. It's very, I don't know, said like this, it looks more interesting than it is, probably because it's just a trekking, but still it's cool. So yeah, basically we kept going on this trekking until we reached the Lagoa do Fogo, and I took some pictures in the Lagoa do Fogo as well. Of course, it was the final point of the trekking, it made sense to take some pictures there as well. And what can I say? Yeah, really like this place. I mean, Lagoa do Fogo is not the best place I've seen in the Azores, and after a 3 or 4 hour walk, you expect to see maybe something more interesting or something spectacular, or I don't know. But at the same time, it was worth it, because I mean, the whole experience of the trekking was good, and was a cool experience to do with Claudia as well, because we never, in Italy basically, we never went to do some trekkings together, so it was a good thing, you know. Even after 10 years, we've been together for 10 years this year. It's always cool to do new things, to discover new stuff, and also to be in some situations, like for example, you're doing a trekking and you're not used to, and maybe you feel not that good. So in uneasy situations, let's say it like this, it's always good to see how you deal with things, how you can help each other, and I don't know. It's in general, I think that I enjoyed more the experience of the trekking than the actual Lagoa do Fogo, because basically it's a sort of lake, and it's super cool, it's worth it and stuff, but it's a lake like the ones that we saw in the day before basically, and the day before the trekking was much easier, so you got the point. Then the day after we went to Ponta Delgada. I just took some pictures because I don't know guys, Ponta Delgada is a cool city, I really liked it, but I wasn't feeling, I don't know, I wasn't feeling like taking a lot of pictures there, because I don't know why. In my opinion, it's just a place that is not meant to be photographed. I mean, this is I mean, it's not like it's not meant to be photographed. It's just that for my style of photography, I think it's I don't know, a bit boring, probably a bit. I don't know. I wasn't hyped like taking pictures in Ponta Delgada, honestly, in Ponta Delgada city, not in the area, because in the area, like outside the city, there are some cool places and stuff. But the city is cool, and I totally recommend visiting it. But at the same time, I don't know, it wasn't calling me for photography in that moment. I don't know why. Maybe it was a moment, maybe, I don't know. But still, I wasn't hyped that much, so I prefer taking some pictures in other places. So the same day, after visiting Ponta Delgada, we went to the Praia do Areal de Santa Bárbara, and I took a lot of pictures there. I really enjoyed the moment. It was one of the best moments in the whole vacations, in my opinion. There was this amazing sunset and we really enjoyed staying there, honestly. The atmosphere was fantastic, the temperature as well, the weather was good, it was not cold, was not hot, was perfect, and this led me to take a lot of good pictures. I'm not saying this just because they are my pictures, but in general I think that these pictures are really cool, and sometimes it's good to evaluate like in a good way what you do, guys. It's not about being not selfish, but being arrogant or stuff like this. It's just recognizing that what you do actually makes sense and is good, yeah, can be appreciated. And in this case I think that I took a lot of interesting pictures, and yeah also with the people doing surf, that is always a cool subject, we all know. But also, but not only people doing surf, also people like just staying at the beach, just chilling. I don't know, I like the whole environment in general. I like taking pictures there, totally. And yeah, that's it. I have really good memories of the Praia Areal de Santa Barbara. It's definitely one of the places that I would like to visit again, if I'm going again to the Azores, I hope. And then I took a lot of pictures of Claudia too, in this environment, with this mood. I mean, I don't know, I just love these pictures in general. I love the pictures that I took of Claudia here. I love the pictures that I took of the beach itself, of the people in the beach, everything. I mean, one of the best places I've ever been to take pictures, honestly, in this particular moment of the day, this moment of the year probably. I don't know about the other moments of the year, but in this moment was cool. In September, end of September, so cool. And then we had something to drink, and then we went home. The day after we went to the Gorreana, Fábrica de Gorreana, that is the Gorreana tea factory, basically, where they produce tea. And I mean, outside, guys, you can see with your eyes, because the fields outside for the tea leaves are amazing. The geometry, the shape, everything about these fields is super cool, and I totally recommend also the trekking. There's a small trekking, just a little walk around, and the visit inside the tea factory is free. You can leave some some tips in the end of the tour, because also the tea that they produce is offered. I mean, you can take like a cup of tea, this kind of stuff, for free. So it's always good to leave some tips, because if not, you're just going there for free and doing everything for free, and you can do it. But I mean, I felt like leaving something. And I also bought this t-shirt, and we bought some tea as well. And I mean, it was worth it, because when a place is kept like in a certain way, and the people inside are super friendly, they help you out for everything, they ask if everything is good and blah blah. So yeah, it makes sense to leave tips in these cases, honestly. I really like taking pictures inside the tea factory, and yeah, even if I didn't want to bother that much the people who were actually working there, but still we were a lot of tourists, and it was normal, so I took the occasion to take some pictures as well. So I didn't want to bother, but in the end I bought her. Okay, and yeah. Then we had a cup of tea, then we went to the shop where we bought some tea, and I bought this t-shirt, as I said before. Then we went outside and we started to do the trekking, basically, the little trail around the fields, and it was cool, really cool. The scenery was amazing, and I took some interesting pictures, in my opinion. So all good. I don't know why the people who pass by here are always shouting like this. I mean, well, I don't understand. Probably they are not shouting like until they pass in front of my house, and then they start shouting just for like 10 meters, and then they end up. Probably I'm becoming paranoid because of this. I'm thinking really, probably it's like this. Then they pass the corner in the end of the street, and then they are silent like this. But here they have to shout. Apart from me being paranoid about people visiting this area, after the Gorreana tea factory, we went to the Parque Natural da Ribeira dos Caldeirões, and I mean, also an amazing place, guys. I know that I may sound boring, but these places are all amazing. This place is full of waterfalls too, and yeah, there are different waterfalls, not like one waterfall to see when you go to this place. There are more than one waterfall. So I was like, okay. I took some interesting pictures, I think. I mean, I really like these pictures, guys, even if it's my own pictures, and I know that it may sound arrogant, it may sound like this, but I really like what what I did in this place, and the results of my work, let's say, here. So, yeah, basically, we visited this Parque Natural, natural park, and then we had something to eat, and then again we went to visit the rest of the park during the afternoon, and I really enjoyed it, if I have to be honest. Then after this, before going home on that day, we went to visit the Miradouro da Ponta da Madrugada, and we found a lot of cats there, and Claudia was super happy about it because she loves cats, and I like to take pictures of cats, let's say. I'm not the biggest cats fan in general, but still I like to take pictures of them because they're cute. I have to admit that cats are cute in general, and yeah, I took some pictures of some cats that I found, and of the view basically from this Miradouro, and the view was amazing, by the way, but guys, I'm probably already seen. I took some pictures of Claudia too, and yeah, there was some fog, there was the sun going down during sunset, basically behind the mountains with the woods on the front. So I mean, it was all amazing. Really enjoyed this view, honestly, and the cats as well. Cats, and yeah, basically that's it. And then while we were coming back, we stopped by on the side of the road, and I took some pictures, some really moody pictures, because I really liked the atmosphere that was there. And probably you've seen some of these places in the cinematic that I uploaded here on YouTube, but still I really enjoyed taking pictures here, even if it was just a little Miradouro on the side of the road. So apart from the Miradouro on the side of the road, the day after, that was basically the last day before, the day before the last day, because in the last day, basically we just went to the airport. So the day after, the last day of visits, let's say like this, we went to the Plantação de Ananás das Açores. That is always close to Ponta Delgada, but I may be wrong, but I don't think that I'm wrong. Yeah, it should be close to Ponta Delgada. And also this place, the visit was for free, and in the end they even offered us, because we were there, some products like some jam and some and a liquor with pineapple, with ananas, and I bought also because, as I said before, I mean, these places are super cool that they allow you to visit them without spending anything, like for free. But it's super cool when you see this kind of environment. It's kind of like a friendly environment. People like who want to help you out, who want to make you feel comfortable. It's always good to buy something from them. And I bought this liquor de ananas, so pineapple liquor basically. And it was the same that I drank during the visit, and I really enjoyed the products so much that I wanted to buy something. And in general, I wanted to leave something there because I mean, it's cool that you can visit places for free, but if you can give something back, it's even better, in my opinion. Especially if everything, the experience is good and interesting and stuff. So yeah, took some pictures here as well. And then after this, we were a bit worried because the weather was not that good, and for all the week it has been very good, has been perfect. But the day was raining, was raining a bit, so we were not sure where to go and stuff. But in the end, we decided to go to the Piscinas Naturais da Ferraria, so the swimming pools of Ferraria, but actually we wanted to try the swimming pools that are outside in the ocean, and now you see them, yeah, the pictures, but the guy who was checking them out basically was how can I say, like a lifesaver, something like that. The Baywatch that was there to check what the tourists were doing basically in the swimming pools outside. He told us, like he gave us this advice that was not an advice, it was like mandatory. He said that it was better for us not to go inside because with the bad weather and stuff, there was the risk of having like huge waves. So yeah, it was risky for nothing basically. So we just took some pictures from outside and stuff, and then we went inside because they have a building next to this outside swimming pools. It is like a thermal place, so it was cool because the weather was not that good. It was raining and stuff, so it was cool to relax in a thermal place like this. And it was not bad, not good. I mean, the place inside was a bit dirty, a bit was not that well maintained. There were some old like stickers from the COVID times, like from last year. So probably after the pandemic was not kept that well, let's say. Yeah, basically then we booked a table to eat the cocido. Yeah, cocido. The basically it's like boiled meat and vegetables that is very famous in the area of Furnas. Yeah, makes sense, now remember. So yeah, we went after visiting the Piscinas Naturais da Ferraria, we booked this table in Furnas, and we had like a little trip to do with our car to reach this place. So we passed through another place that is the Farol da Ferraria. It was at the beginning of this little trip because it is still Ferraria, and I took some pictures of the car that we rented as well. And there was some like fog in the distance that looked like sand, and I mean the whole atmosphere was interesting, was not expected in that moment. So yeah, I really liked taking pictures in this farol with the ocean in the background, the sunset and stuff. And then of the car that we rented, the Fiat Panda 4x4. Then yeah, the last pictures that I will put here probably are of the beach of Populo. The beach is called Populo, yeah, Praia do Populo, and it was basically very very close to the place we were staying in, the Airbnb. And I took these pictures during the last night of the last of the last day in the Azores before getting back to Lisbon. And yeah, took some nice pictures in the parking lot there, and I like the colors and stuff. So yeah, it was something that I kept saying like to myself in the last days. The days basically whenever we were coming back home during the night, I was like, I have to stop here to take pictures, I have to stop here. And then in the last day I made it, so yeah, I'm proud of that. So yeah, these were all the pictures that I took in the Azores, and guys, as you've seen, one of the points of this video was also to show how versatile is the 14140, and I hope that you enjoyed the picture themselves, and also I hope that you understood basically how useful can be a lens like this when traveling, when you don't know in which situation you can end up. I mean, I've always been a fan of prime lenses, but for some occasions having a lens like this that is very very, I mean, it has a variety of focal lengths that is incredible. I mean, basically from 28 full frame equivalent to 280, so it's a lot, and you can do everything basically. So it's good to have a lens like this for travel purposes. It's something that I definitely recommend, and I mean the pictures speak for themselves, I say like this. I hope you enjoy the pictures, even if I really enjoyed them. Probably your opinion can be different, so guys, let me know if you enjoyed some particular places that I shot here, some particular pictures, so not only the places but also the exact pictures that you liked, because I don't know, because I'm just curious, guys. So I hope that you liked this video, I hope that you liked the explanation, I hope that you liked the advices and stuff for the places that I've seen in the Azores, and I hope that you will visit the Azores because you will take great pictures there, I promise you guys. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope that it wasn't too long. Fingers crossed. I will see in the editing phase, and see you in the next one. Probably a different video, probably here in this one, probably about something else, but we'll see, guys. So yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.